Hello friends, welcome to Win Graviton. Today we are going to talk about force and pressure, and this is the part 4 video. Okay, so in this video we will talk about the addition and subtraction of forces. Okay, so actually forces are a vector quantity. That means they have direction and magnitude. Okay, so forces is a vector quantity. What is a vector quantity? Vector quantity has two things, that is, one is direction and another is magnitude. Another thing is magnitude. Okay, there it is magnitude. Okay, so the another thing is magnitude. So forces are always a vector quantity. That means they will have magnitude and direction. So first of all, what is magnitude? So magnitude is nothing but the amount of force. So for example, 25 newtons, 10 newtons, 1 newton, 100 newton, 1000 newton, these are all magnitude. Okay, the measure or amount of force. Okay, that is what is magnitude. Magnitude means amount. Okay, then direction, to which direction you apply a certain magnitude, a certain amount of force. So for example, if I say I apply 25 newtons to the right, so you are applying 25 newtons to the right. Okay, 25 newtons to the right. Always whenever I depict force, I depict with the arrow and that magnitude or the measure of force. That is because force is a vector quantity. It needs these big arrows to show in which direction the force is applied. Okay, so that is why force has magnitude and direction. Okay, we need it. Okay, or else we can't understand forces. So force is a vector quantity. Okay, vector quantities have magnitude and direction. Force is one of them. Okay, there are many other vector quantities too, but force is one of them. Okay, so force is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it has magnitude and direction. Now let's talk about addition and subtraction of forces. So first of all, in what case this happens? So if the forces act on an object towards the same direction, if they face the same direction, they add up. Okay, so for example, here is a person and he is having the ball here and is pushing that ball towards this direction. Okay, this is right, this is left. Okay, so he is pushing that ball towards the right. Okay, this person over here, so I just depicted that person's hand. Okay, so this person is actually pulling it towards this side, towards the same direction, towards the right. Okay, this person is also pushing it towards the right. This person is also applying a force, or he's pulling it towards the right. Okay, so they are applying force in the same direction. Okay, this person is pulling it, he's also pulling it in the right, and this person is also pushing it towards the right. Okay, so if you and your brother push towards the same direction, you somewhat feel easier, isn't it? That's because the force adds up. Your force and your brother's force add up to give a larger force which acts on that body, and you can easily move that object. Okay, the same thing goes for here. This person is applying a force and some other person is pulling it towards the same direction. Okay, so these forces add up. Okay, so the total force or the net force equals to 100 Newton plus 200 Newton. Okay, 100 Newton plus 200 Newton. So the net force would be 300 Newton. 300 Newton. So this 300 Newton would be acting on this object. Okay, so whenever forces are facing the same direction and they're also acting on the same object and they're also facing the same direction, they always add up. So for example, let me tell you another example. Okay, there is a box here. Okay, you are pushing it from this side with a magnitude of 25 newtons and it's facing towards right. Okay, this is the direction, and your brother he's pulling that box towards the right. Okay, but with a smaller force, 10 newtons. Okay, you are pushing it towards right, he's pulling it towards right, or both the forces are acting towards the same direction, that is right. Okay, this arrow faces right, this arrow also faces right. So the total net force would be 25 newtons plus 10 newtons. Okay, that will give us what? That will give us 35 newtons towards right. Okay, this is the direction, this is the magnitude. Like that for this, which is the direction, this is going to be right. Okay, 300 newtons towards right. Okay, we need to specify the direction too. Okay, towards this side only. So they add up to give 300 newtons towards right. So let's look at the next problem. That is, forces subtract each other when they face opposite directions. Okay, so this is complete opposite of this. So for example, a person is pulling it towards the left and this person is pulling it towards the right. Okay, so the total net force would be the difference between these two forces. Okay, so it is nothing but 50 newtons minus 10 newtons. Okay, 50 newtons minus 10 newtons. Okay, so that is the difference. Okay, that results in 40 newtons. Okay, so what is the direction of force? So this 50 newtons is only big, isn't it? And this from this 50 newtons, which is towards right. Okay, from this force only we are subtracting this force. Okay, that is a smaller force, comparatively smaller force than 50 newtons. So this force is big, so its direction only will come, isn't it? So if you have a big arrow, okay, it's facing the right direction. Okay, then there is a small arrow which which faces this direction, and if you subtract each other, this is going to be the result. Okay, so like that is also this situation. So this arrow is bigger, this force is bigger, so this direction only will dominate. Okay, so 40 newtons towards the right. Okay, so this is what is the concept. So if the forces are applied towards the same direction, they add up and they subtract each other when they face the opposite directions. So let's do the last problem. Okay, so here you are pushing that ball with a force of 10 newtons towards left, and the force of friction is acting on that ball. Okay, this is so rough surface, it is rough, so friction acts on that ball. So what is the total force? Okay, this friction is towards right and your force is towards left. So the net force or the total force would be the difference of these two forces. So your force is 10 newtons minus the friction's force is going to be minus, and friction's force would be 2 newtons. So the difference is 8 newtons. And towards which direction? Actually, what is dominating here? This is dominating. Okay, 10 newtons is bigger, so this is dominating, so its direction only will come. So this is towards left, this 10 newtons is towards left, so 8 newtons towards left. So thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel WinGravita and stay tuned for more videos.